she gets along with everybody. She makes a point, I think, to get along with people, and that's a quality of leadership, is knowing who are the players in the agencies, who do you have to deal with, who are the important decision makers, and how do you relate to them. And I think Hope's been very good at developing that skill and exercising it as she's chaired the Federation and before.
She's committed. It's not just to the Federation, but it's to the entire Jewish community, to the synagogues, to the agencies, to the Federation, to the broader Jewish community here and abroad.
I would describe Hope as someone who is absolutely dedicated to our Jewish community, who has an enormous heart, and who has a warm, kind personality, but is no pushover.
I love her just as much today as the day I married her. I can't say that I'm amazed that she's accomplished what she's accomplished, because I kind of expected it.
This last 2 years, I think, have really been an interesting one for her for countless reasons. COVID really, I think, impacted the way that she thought that she was going to be the board chair.
I think fundraising is in person, and having meetings, I think, making decisions, having back and forth while you're sitting across the table, to me, helps lead to better decisions. Hope had to deal with, all that's gone, and she accomplished it.
I mean, there was a lot of big stuff that she didn't get. She didn't have it. And yet we have the biggest campaign that we've ever had.
Her time as a board chair has been during COVID, when we're all separate and apart, yet somehow she made it work.
She was able to do that because she was very well organized in the Zoom meetings. It sounded like she knew everybody personally, and it's been fun to watch her.
The Federation has made extraordinary progress in community development, in its campaign, in its Ukraine campaign, and in dealing with the influx of a whole new set of young Jewish people coming in and changing the whole demographic down here.
She was focused on bringing additional people into the system, and he said it's remarkable because these young adults really are focused on what's ahead of them in this community.
She really has made a career out of volunteerism. She has worked for it, she's earned it, she's deserved every second of it, and she's done a beautiful job in a really difficult time.
She was the right person at the right time. From my point of view, I am extraordinarily grateful for her leadership during this period of time. All I can say is, I hope you have 118 more years of community service to Palm Beach and the Jewish world.
I think we're only at the tail end of her tenure as the chairperson, but we're not at the tail end of her tenure as a volunteer. She will get involved, and Federation will always be a part of her life. It's a lifetime, full-time commitment. That's why I had to become a donor, to get some attention.
Look, it is pretty special that she's getting honored this much. I am very proud of my grandma.
Good evening. I'm Marla Stills, Hope's daughter, and I'm here with my husband Travis and our daughters Hayden and Ava.
When you were asked to be board chair, no one could have predicted how COVID-19 would change our world and your experience as board chair. Without hesitation, you shifted gears, learned the new technologies, and carried out your important work from home.
In spite of all of these challenges, you and your board not only met but exceeded the fundraising expectations and goals that you had that fuel all of the essential work of Federation. And you did it with your hair looking Zoom ready and oh so good.
Grandma, we know you really miss the social connection that comes with a job like this. The woman knows how to work a room.
Mom, I'm so glad that you get to be in the room with your community tonight. We want you to know that we're inspired by your dedication to all the people Jewish Federation serves. We're so proud of you and we love you so very much.